is going on? Dems Live, coming at you with another GTA 5 video. This Friday, I'm going to be hosting another car meetup during my live stream, and the theme is going to be supercars. As usual, I turn the stream on about 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, start sending out invites around 8:30, and then the car meetup will start at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to participate in the car meetup, either hit me up on Xbox Live to add me as a friend, contact me via Twitter, link in the description box, or leave a comment on this video. Right here, right now, though, we're going to go ahead and check out some of the supercars that I already own, and I'll be bringing at least one, if not more, of these to the meetup. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into my Bugatti, and let's just get to it. This will be the third car meetup that I've done here on my channel. The first was bikes, the second was classic cars, and then the theme this time is supercars. Supercars are actually my favorite class on the game, and it's because of how fast they are. I'm not going to be buying a new car this time and souping it up like I have in the previous videos before car meetups. I thought about going to Benny's and buying one of the supercars there and just souping it up, tricking it out, and making it look sick. But I couldn't decide which car I wanted to buy, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring one of the supercars that I already own and then rock it during the meetup. The car I'm driving right now, this is the Adder, aka the Bugatti. It's the very first supercar I bought in the game. I saved up for it over time and then I bought it legit. It's painted red, you know, like my favorite color, got the red neon underneath. Overall, it's a great supercar, and if you haven't had a chance to drive one yet, then if I bring it to the car meetup, just ask me if you want to drive it and I'll let you take it for a spin. As far as top speed goes, the Bugatti is amazing. It's very fast on the highways, and then its handling is pretty good as well. Overall though, the Adder, aka the Bugatti, is definitely known for its speed. The second supercar I ever bought was this Entity, so I'm going to take it for a spin now and show it off to you. Whereas the Bugatti is known for its speed and then it has pretty good handling, the Entity actually has better handling than the Bugatti and not quite as good as speed. I've had this Entity for a long time. I haven't driven it that much, to be completely honest with you, but whenever I do drive it, I'm always amazed by it. I really like the aesthetics of the car. You can see the back taillights look sick, and then the back hatch looks tight as well, and then a low spoiler. Ooh, that looks nice. If you remember from a few moments ago, the Bugatti actually didn't have a spoiler. Some people usually go for rims, or maybe they go for a paint color. But for me, I really like when cars have spoilers. That's why I think it's kind of weird that I like the Bugatti, even though it doesn't have one. But real talk, this Entity is sweet. If you haven't had a chance to drive one, and I do bring it to the car meetup, let me know if you want to take it for a spin, and I'll let you roll with it. The third supercar and my favorite car that I own is actually this Turismo. For the longest time, I had this Turismo painted white and orange, but only recently did I change it to blue and white. At some point, I will go back to an orange and white paint scheme. I mean, you can see the orange neon underneath the car right now. But I drive this car so much, I just wanted to change up the paint style. So I actually had red and white, and then I ended up changing it to blue and white. So I figured next I'll just go back to white and orange. There's a few different reasons why this Turismo is my favorite car in the game. First of all, just like the Entity, it has a sick low spoiler on the back of it. I like the body style of this car a whole lot, and then its performance is amazing. Like the top speed and the handling of this car are superb. Like legit, one of the first things I ever noticed about this car is how well it handles when doing stunt racing on supercar track. A lot of the times I can hit a high top speed on the straightaways, and then whenever I go into corners to turn, I can just maintain my speed, and all I gotta do is just turn. That way I don't have to brake and lose any of my momentum. But overall, this Turismo is my favorite. I know some of you have bought this because I hype up this car so much during videos and live streams, and you all tell me that you enjoy this car as well. So I'm sure we'll see at least a few Turismos during the car meetup. I know I already said this earlier on in the video, but the car meetup this week is going down Friday, March 3rd at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And also, if you did not know, I do play on the Xbox One. Gamertag is Gunners Live. Hit me up if you want an invite. Going to park this Turismo in my garage. I'll show you the rest of my supercars. But overall, this Turismo, I mean, look at it. It looks sick. Its performance is amazing. It's my favorite supercar in the game. If you don't have one or you've never driven one before, be sure to let me know on Friday during the meetup, and I'll let you take it for a spin. The fourth supercar I own, I'm walking through it right now. You see it in the background. It is the T20. The car that I'm driving right now, the T20, a lot of people would argue that this is the best overall supercar in the game, if not the best overall car in the game. Like the Turismo, the T20 has great handling and a great top speed. I don't drive this car a whole lot, but whenever I do, I'm always amazed by it. As you can see, I got this car painted black and red, and as you can also see, as I'm going slow right now, it appears that this car doesn't have a spoiler, but actually, it does have a spoiler. As you pick up your speed, the spoiler actually raises up. I believe this car is supposed to be, like in real life, the McLaren P1. At least that's what it resembles in my eyes. And the McLaren P1 in real life is a sick car, and the T20 in GTA is a sick car. If you want a chance to drive this during the meetup on Friday, just be sure to let me know, and I'll let you borrow it for at least a little while, and then I'm going to take it back because this car is amazing. The final supercar I own is the RE7B, and I use this car all the time during stunt races. This RE was definitely built for racing. I use it all the time in online races, whether it be stunt races or just racing my friends around the city. The first time I ever drove this car, it reminded me so much of the Turismo just because it has a great top speed and phenomenal handling. I'm just going to hold in the throttle for a minute without hitting the brake while I weave in and out of some cars, just so I can show you guys exactly how good this car's handling is. These look like some good cars to weave right here. We're going to go right, we're going to go back left, then we're going to go back right, then we're going to go back left. I mean, look at the handling of this car. Phenomenal. The only downside to this car is that the paint schemes that you can put on it are absolutely terrible. Right now I have a bunch of stickers on this car, and if I were to take off the stickers, I could pretty much paint it like a solid color, but if I painted it just a solid color, it would just look so ugly. This car does have a pretty big spoiler, which I like. It's also very low to the ground. It has a fast look to it. I believe this is actually the most expensive car that I own as far as purchase price goes, and then with all the mods I put on it. When I'm talking mods, I'm not talking about cheats, guys. I'm talking about like the engine, the transmission, the turbo, all that sort of stuff. The modifications is what I'm trying to say. So with everything I've done to this car, I spent well over $3 million here in GTA 5 on this car alone. Someone's in a game with me, birds. So as I go back to my garage, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. One more time, the car meetup is going down this Friday, March 3rd, here on my channel during the live stream. I'm going to send out invites about 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then we'll actually start the meetup at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you have an Xbox One, be sure to hit me up. Gamer tag is on the screen at the top in the overlay. It's Gunners Alive. Link to my Twitter is in the description box. Message me somewhere. Let me know you're down to play. Even comment on this video, and I'll be sure to add you as a friend and send you an invite. Also, since I don't own every supercar in the game, I'm going to meet up with some of y'all and get a chance to drive some of y'all supercars, hopefully. And then if I own a car that you don't have but you want to test out and drive, let me know, and I'll let you drive it for a little while. I want to address one thing that happened in last week's car meetup real quick before I end this video, and that is the fact that during the car meetup, people were killing each other here within the game and blowing up each other's cars. The point of the car meetup, you all, is to have fun. It's to play with each other, test out each other's cars, see what everybody designs their car to look like, and overall just have a good time hanging out. And when people come to the car meetup and they're killing each other and blowing up each other's cars, that's not cool. Like, I legit died probably at least 3 times, maybe even 4, 5, 6 times last week because people were killing each other, acting immature here within the game. I know at one point we were about to actually drive around the map as a squad, and then a whole bunch of people's cars ended up getting blown up just because some people that came to the meetup wanted to act childish. Since people's cars got blown up, that delayed the meetup. People had to call the insurance company here on the game to get their car back, and then they had to go pick it up from the insurance place and drive back to the parking lot where we were staging all the cars. Overall, with the first car meetup that we did 2 weeks ago with bikes, most people were chill for the most part and had a good time. But last week, which was week 2, the killing and the car blowing up was completely unacceptable. I understand that this is a video game, guys. It's GTA. You have guns, you have cars. You may accidentally shoot someone or may accidentally run someone over. Like, it's all part of the game. I understand. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't have your gun out. That way you can't shoot people, and be smart when you're driving so you don't run into other people's cars. With that being said, if you kill people this week in the car meetup or you blow up other people's cars, like, there's a strong chance I'm not going to send you any more invites to any car meetups. Because when people come to the car meetup, they want their car to be nice. They don't want it to be all scratched up. And when they see other people's cars, they want to see nice cars too. They don't want it to be all scratched up either. So come out to the meetup, have a good time, behave, act mature, show off your car, and have some fun. That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it and you're hyped about the supercar meetup going down in a few days, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. New videos every single day here on my channel. I'm Gunners Live. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the long live stream later tonight for another video.
Maybe you should just leave.